Okay, ladies and gents. Sorry, slight little hiccup there. It says watch live now, Toy Reel Transformers Rise of the Beast pre-screen discussion live stream. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you.
We are. There we go. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome. We're here at the Entertainment Quarter.
Also known as Disney Studios, formerly Fox Studios.
My name is Clinton Hahn. This is Mikey Siciliano. And today we are going to interview a couple of people, perhaps have a couple of Hasbro people here, Paramount people here. Thanks to Hasbro and Paramount as well for the invite. We are their special guests, and it's definitely a privilege for us.
Oh, 100% a privilege. A movie that I've waited years and years for, and I could not be more excited. And today it felt like it would never come, and today's the day. So really excited, and I'm glad we get to share it with a bunch of other Transformers fans who are also able to be invited.
Fantastic. So we've actually had a lot of activity happening in the last, let's say, probably a good 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe 3 months.
Over a couple of months, yeah.
So we had the Roar and Snore.
We had the Roar and Snore, and where myself and Jason from Toy Reel were there with others to unveil the statues of Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime, life-size statues. Really cool and really fun event.
Yep.
We had the More Than Meets the Eye exhibition in King's Comics in the city, which was really successful and a lot of fun, and we got some cool t-shirts out of it. It was a really, really good time. And then just recently, last week, we had the JB Hi-Fi activation, and where JB brought in a bunch of Melbourneites to basically give Melburnians, however you want to call it. Sorry, I'm a Sydneysian or whatever we're called.
Sydney-sider.
A Sydney-sider. Whatever. But yeah, they brought in a bunch of Transformers fans, gave away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of product, so that was really cool of them. So yeah, Hasbro's been very prolific with us Transformers fans, especially in Australia, so we've been very happy.
Yep.
And we've all been invited here, a bunch of other people from various Transformers groups here as well. And yeah, I've been waiting 3+ years for this movie, and I'm excited beyond words, so cannot wait for this tonight.
Excellent. So I have my little notebook here, and I'm going to talk about certain things, and we're also going to have a couple of special guests. Perhaps later I'm going to have Trevor Hopkins, who is a big Transformers
Big
fan.
Angry Trev from the Transformatorium.
Absolutely, and we're going to talk to him as well. And you're going to see people slowly rolling in. We're going to stream for a while, not obviously all night, and we certainly cannot take you into into the theatre because it wouldn't be legal. But look, I can't really speak for a lot of Transformers fans here tonight, but this movie release and all the associated merchandise has been highly anticipated.
Yep.
What do you think? How much do you think fans are looking forward to the Rise of the Beast?
Oh, I mean, this movie's been delayed. There's been hiccups and everything, and ever since what we found out about this movie as it's been rolling along, we've just been more excited. We're getting G1 characters. We're obviously getting all the debut of the Beast Wars characters is really exciting, and yeah, it's just I think it's a fresh director. We knew Travis did a great job with Bumblebee. We all loved Bumblebee, and this is continuing that universe. We don't exactly know if it's completely a reboot or not, and we're going to find out soon.
Yep.
And yeah, we're just there's some exciting concepts that we've never had before. I mean, we've got Unicron making technically his live-action debut, like in his actual form, which is exciting. But yeah, no, as far as I know, everyone around me who's a Transformers fan has been stoked for this movie, and like myself, I am beyond excited, and I just can't wait to get in there at 6:45 and just engulf this amazing 2-hour movie, which surely won't disappoint.
You'll lap it up, for sure.
I
definitely.
100% will.
Now, I think fans and viewers of our channel, pretty much I would say the majority of them are into the Transformers fandom. A large proportion. Where do you think the toy line will go with this movie after this movie has been aired? Where do you think the toy line will go?
I'm hoping that so thus far we've got pretty much most of the main characters in the toy line in both Studio Series and mainline. Sorry, Airplane. And I'm hoping we get like more of the background characters, like we know there's like Predacons with the Scorponok and stuff being in the movie. Some characters that may have been cut from the movie may not. We don't know. We haven't seen the movie yet, but hopefully they turn up in the toy line. I'm really excited because apparently there's this character called Transit who's a bus. We don't know if he's in the movie or not, but I really want him.
Yep.
And like characters like especially Stratosphere, who we have seen in a couple of the trailers, who's this big World War II plane. And we're excited to see what size class he'd be, and if he does actually get a toy. And I'm actually more excited to see his impact in the movie because he's voiced by John DiMaggio, who's an amazing voice actor, and I loved Futurama, so I'm really excited to see him back in the Transformers universe.
Yep.
But yeah, so the toys, I think they're on a good path at the moment, but just I'd like to see more of those characters we haven't seen, and some of the surprises that are, I guess, in store, because there should be quite a few. I've heard there's quite a few surprises in this movie. So,
so talking about the Rise of the Beast, right? I mean, just on a side note, it took about I think $200 million to make.
Yeah.
It's directed by it's directed by Steve Cable.
Yep.
Stephen Cable Jr.
Yep.
Stellar cast, lots of well-known actors voicing them. We have Peter Cullen, Ron Perlman, Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, very famous.
Peter Dinklage
from Game of Thrones. Very excited to see him as Scourge.
Noah Diaz.
Who is, yes.
Just to name a few, but stellar cast.
Yeah,
right?
a huge cast, especially for a Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Very diverse. This is technically the most diverse Transformers movie we've had. We've got lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds and lots of different ways of life and stuff. And it's really cool that we've just got a variety of different people in this movie. Yeah. So it's really cool.
And also with the movie set shortly after the Bumblebee I really love that movie. I think
it's a fantastic movie.
Certainly. And Dave's telling me to look at the lens. We got various characters in the movie itself, so we certainly have guys like Mirage, Bumblebee, Optimus, Unicron, RC, Optimus Primal, Air Razor, and much more. What are the characters that you feel that you are really looking forward to seeing in this particular film?
Well, again, I'm a pretty big Beast Wars fan. Yep. So I love that we've got some new Autobots in this movie and stuff like Mirage, Wheeljack, RC, new versions of them at least. But I really am keen to see how they incorporate Beast Wars characters into this universe.
Yes.
As well as why do we have a gorilla that's the size of a building? How is that a disguise? So we don't really know.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to see how that's explained in the movie.
Yes.
So basically the Beast Wars and always the Decepticons, Terracons, I love the bad guys. So the bad guys, I want to see more of the bad guys, and I love to know more about them.
Okay, we're gonna do a bit of speculation here because there's been teased. So a couple of the characters have been teased. Particularly also the Unicron. Now I'm hoping that with this new movie design, what do you reckon? You reckon a toy line little toy might come out of it?
Okay, so we've had 3 movies now. We've had Unicron in it. We've had the original 80s movie, the 86 movie, no toy. There was a prototype, no toy.
Yep.
Last night, he kind of made his debut, but not really, and no toy. So this might be the third one where we don't get a toy. I highly doubt it, but I'm just not sure what scale we're going to get. Some people are saying maybe the HasLab retool. I don't think so, because that's a one-off thing. But I'm hoping we do. I'd love to know if we're getting a toy, because they can't continue to make Unicron movies without toys. So hoping so, but I'm not going to guarantee anything, or I'm not going to be guaranteed.
Cool. Let's get some thoughts. We have a special guest here called Trevor Hopkins. No, you stay in here. Trevor, we're going to get you come in, buddy. Let's quickly come in. So just jump in between us. Ladies and gents, welcome Trevor. Trevor is a wonderful fan. He's looking at
Is the internet in there?
The internet is in there.
Hello, internet. You've done very well. I enjoy many of your clips.
Good on you, mate. So Trevor is a special guest. He is the man behind Transformatorium.
That is correct, sir.
Trevor, tell us a bit about what that entails and what it's all about.
So the Transformatorium is essentially a shed, but it is a cool shed. It's a tricked out shed, which contains my personal collection of about 4,500 Transformer figures, and then another 1,000 pieces of miscellaneous Transformer merchandise, and that's pillowcases, toothbrushes, bowls, pretty much everything.
So it'd be safe to say you are a very hardcore Transformers fan.
Just a skosh. I don't take it too far, but yes, I build a big shed on my farm just to house thousands of toys.
Amazing.
Okay. Tonight we are here, Rise of the Beast. How highly anticipated is this for you?
I am looking forward to this so much. There's been So much hype around this movie, and I don't think there's ever been this many activities around the movie. Like, especially for the fans, we had the Beast Space Camp at Taronga Zoo.
Yep.
We had the More Than Meets the Eye exhibition at King's Sydney. We've got tonight with this special preview showing the night before the rest of the world, and it's the 8th in Australia before it is in America. So we win.
Yeah.
We get in first. So I'm really hyped for this, and I hear tell Bumblebee and Optimus are going to be in this movie.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Breaking news
Bit
here
of a
first, guys.
spoiler there.
I'm sure, Mikey, you got a couple of questions.
Yeah, just want to say.
Mikey, hello, mate.
Hey,
How
go
you
on.
going
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have any predictions, or what are your general thoughts on what's going to happen in this movie?
I believe, and I truly believe, and I hope I'm not ruining this for the internet out there.
We haven't seen the movie, so
Yeah, I know, but I'm usually right with these things.
Okay.
I think it's going to turn out that Unicron is actually an offshoot of Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. They're going to be one and the same. She went through a wormhole, she got discombobulated, planet size, so on. There's going to be something there. No, look, to be honest, I'm really looking for, I think a new style and a new pace for the movies was set with the Bumblebee movie. I think that really took it in the right direction, and I'm hoping we see that continued here with a lot of character development for the robots, a lot of interaction with the robots. It's not going to be so much that 90% humans, 10% robots ratio. Look, I'm feeling really positive about it. Haven't seen it yet, but I think it's going to be great.
as also a Transformers movie fan, I think it's something we've wanted for quite some time, a movie about the Transformers and not about humans, because the movies have been basically human, a little bit of Transformers. This actually seems like the first time we'll get a really good Transformers movie.
That's it. That's right. Now, we did have a Transformers movie with only 2 humans in it many, many years ago. I'm hoping for not as many classic character deaths this time. So, if we can not have everyone we beloved for the first 2 years get shot and died in the first 10 minutes, that will be good. But
it would be lovely.
They did need to bring that ratio up, especially if you watch, say, the 4th and 5th movies. That's a lot. I like humans. I'm married a human.
Oh,
I'm
really?
partial to them. Humans are good.
Another first here.
But
married a human.
I know. Sorry to disappoint all the ladies out there. There was a bit too much human focus.
Interaction.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we're going to see more robots, and I think we will. We will.
Great, mate. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, and
No worries.
we'll see you inside, and we'll keep going live. But where can we find more information on your collection in Transformatorium?
Okay, so there is my website, which is www.bigangrytrev.com.
Yes.
There's also the Facebook fan pages. There's Big Angry Trev's Transformatorium, which is all stuff about my Transformatorium. And then there's Big Angry Trev, which is basically if you're a fan of me. I know I am.
Right.
I'm gathering you are too.
We both are too, indeed. 100%.
You're a bit too much of a fan.
But-
All I can say was we are Legion.
No, you are.
We are
We are Legion.
Excellent.
So if you want to go and grab David Quinn, let's grab David.
I
and
can
then-
grab David
Yeah,
for you,
thanks.
sir.
Thanks. Yeah, so what a personality he is. isn't
Oh,
he?
he's very
great.
charismatic, a
Yeah.
great person. I only met him at the for the first time at the More Than Meets the Eye art exhibition. I think we both did.
Yeah, we did.
And such a good guy. So definitely go
G'day.
follow him on all of
Now
his
we got
media.
another special guest, David.
Hey.
David.
John, good to see you, buddy.
How you doing?
No, good. Thank you for joining us. We are streaming live actually from
Hi.
the Entertainment Quarter. Now, Mikey, and you want to speak to David and ask him a bit about?
For a start, let's go with Quinny. Nobody calls me David.
Okay.
Yeah, I
world
should have
knows-
prefaced you on that.
It's okay, Mikey.
Okay.
I understand. I'm just.
I'm
deeply,
fired.
deeply
I'm
hurt.
fired. I'm fired. It's all good.
You are part of the Transformers fandom.
That is, yes, very much so. Since about that high.
Tell us why.
There's something magical about them. I love the idea of like a thing that is 2 things at once.
Yep.
As a kid, you got a really cool looking car or jet or whatever, and it was a robot as well.
Yep.
And honestly, there were others. There were machine men. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said
Oh,
that.
no, robots, no.
Sorry. There's that, but what you really were into was the idea of them and their war, like
Yep.
the story. Because I remember getting the comic book, in 1985, 86, and just going, oh, there's so much like story to this. These are
And
characters.
character,
that
and
and Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Everybody, Optimus Prime was everybody's dad.
Yeah.
He was Robo Daddy.
And it was the worst thing when they killed
Oh
him.
my
off.
God.
It was the
I
worst
remember
possible thing they could have done.
1986, there's just like a whole wave of children who were traumatized as all of their characters that they loved, like was it Jazz and Ratchet and various others, all within the space of what, 2 minutes, gunned down,
Gone.
gunned down. It was just vicious.
Absolutely. Now, how highly anticipated has this movie been for you?
Very,
Yeah.
super highly, because I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Didn't particularly. Okay, I'm a film reviewer. I'm a film critic.
Right.
I do that professionally and
Yes.
have for many years.
Yeah.
I've watched all of those Michael Bay films, and
Yeah.
didn't like them.
Yeah, fair.
Let's put it
Completely
gently.
fair. Completely
Didn't
fair.
like them. They were mean-spirited. They were vicious. There was something deeply
They were ugly.
They were ugly, and they
ugly.
were cruel. And like that version of Prime was not the dude that I.
He was
you
a
know-
murderer.
Yes, he
A
literally
cold-blooded killer.
shoots people. He shoots people while they're his prisoner. And
Rips
you're like,
people's faces off.
yes, exactly. All
Let's-
this, it's just horror.
Yeah.
And then we got Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee was like, oh,
Beautiful.
God, it's a breath of fresh air. This is what we want.
Yeah.
And I'm desperately hoping that this is because the one thing the Bay films had was good action.
Yes.
Like they blew things up real good.
Yeah.
And what I'm hoping is that this finds that happy medium, that good ground
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
blowing things up real good, but also where we care
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they blew up and why.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Agreed, 100%.
It's a Mikey, go ahead.
Yeah. Just on the same vein. Yeah. So we just what we've wanted for a while, especially what the Bay movies have been, is humans with a side of Transformers, right?
Yeah.
And what we wanted is a good, solid Transformers movie with good character development for a first time in a
For the
Transformer.
characters,
So what do you
for
think?
the
What do you think on this?
Transformers. Well, this is the thing I'm desperately hoping for, because I remember 2007. Actually, the guy that I brought as my guest tonight is the dude who actually got us to come to the Transformers premiere here in Sydney in 2007.
Yeah.
And we were all super excited, and we were like, "This is going to be amazing!" And my friends came back from it and said, "It wasn't good." I was like, "What do you mean it wasn't good?" And he's like, "The Transformers weren't in it." Like, there was literally like 2 scenes where Transformers actually talk to each other.
Yep.
And it was Starscream and Megatron, and you're like, that Nacho is not Starscream. But that whole thing felt just so completely wrong, and we were like, this has got to be better than that.
Yeah.
And now this one looks like we're going to get character development. We're introducing the Beast Wars characters, which was the thing that I came to a lot later. Like, I was G1 all the way.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, "Oh, you should try Beast Wars," and I was like, "Yeah, but it looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks bad CGI." And then I was like, "Okay, I'll give it a go," and found out that actually, great story.
Yeah.
Really important character stuff, and you're like, "Oh, okay." So that's what I want. I want Primal, and I want Rhinox, and I want Cheetor, and I want to see those guys develop.
Yeah.
I would dearly love to see a relationship develop between characters. Crazy, I know. Am I asking too much?
No.
I hope not.
That's exactly. I want a really good introduction of these Beast Wars characters, because in my opinion, Beast Wars is one of the best fictions that we have. And even though it looks
much work.
Yeah.
It did so much work in setting up a much broader universe. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, G1 is great." But when you go back and look at G1, the stories from that are really dopey.
Yeah.
Like it's very much just monster of the week or stupid idea of the week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Beast Wars actually says, "Oh no, we're going to have an arc,
Yeah.
and we're going to tell a real story." And then when you hit Beast Machines, you're like, "Oh wow, you derailed that." But
Yeah.
All right, Quinny, thank you very
thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah.
I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
no. We're
You guys
looking
excited?
forward to
So very
it.
I
excited.
know you
I've
are.
been waiting
Mikey.
3
I can
years.
tell, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
tell.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Nice. Okay.
Thanks, Quinny.
Cool. Thanks, Quinny. Also, yeah, and we got our little buddy that's just rocked up. But yeah, quickly, just before we pull some other guest in, let's quickly talk about possibly also some element of robots in disguise, and possibly whether or not we'll see a toy line being made from that. I know we discussed this. What do you think? And who are the characters we want to see from that? Possibly, we're talking purely on toys, okay? Just toy lines.
Yeah, I think Shadow Striker was revealed that this whole debate started up. So I think Shadow Striker is her name. Yeah. So look, a retool of her into Sideburn would be great, and that would open up bringing in, as you said, the robots in disguise toys into this universe, which would be fantastic. Into Legacy or Universe or whatever it's going to be called in the future.
Yep.
I really think we're going to get. I mean, the sky's the limit with Legacy. Like, anything from the past of Transformers can and probably will come back into this line.
Yep.
And seeing robots in disguise characters, I think it's it's almost 20 years since that show's been on, so it's probably more even.
Okay.
So I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot more of those characters come in the near future.
Nice. I said before that we were looking at some of the teasers, particularly the trailers, and they teased quite a few characters.
Yeah.
Which particular character are you looking forward to seeing in a live action sort of setting?
Well, it's a new character, and I've already mentioned him before, but it is Stratosphere. I really enjoy. I really enjoy giant plane formers in the movieverse. I kind of like Jetfire in Revenge of the Fallen. He was a bit, dopey and bumbly, but I feel like because it is John DiMaggio voicing this character, and he looks amazing, and he's going to basically be the mode of transport for the Transformers in this movie, for the Autobots at least, and the Maximals.
Yep.
I'm really excited to see how they incorporate him, because he's a big boy. He's like the size of a tall building, so it'll be a big boy, and I'm excited to see what they do with him.
I know I said this before, but what about Unicron?
Yeah, Unicron. I feel like we're not going to get a lot of him in this movie. I feel like he'll be there. He'll say a couple of things. There was a tease of him possibly transforming. I doubt it. But I feel like as this is a trilogy, I don't think we're going to see a lot of him, to be honest. But I'm excited for his potential in the future. Everything that we've seen of him, he looks amazing. As a live action Unicron, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, the more of him we see, the better, in my opinion.
Yep.
I'm hoping he has a really cool atmosphere, and he's a really cool villain in the end of the day. And I just hope they definitely don't kill him off in
Come
this.
here, Wes. I
hope they don't kill him off in this movie.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Wes, come in. We're live actually, so we've got a special guest. Yes. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, we're on the channel. So this is Wes. We're live again from the entertainment quarter. Michael was just giving us the spiel on the Unicron and what his thoughts are as far as watching the trailer is concerned.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the characters, the movie? How have you anticipated the movie? We're here tonight.
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
I have actually tried to stay away a lot from a lot of the actual trailers because I want to be surprised by the movie. So I have watched a little bit, but I try to forget a lot of it. But from what I remember, I can't wait to see Porsche on the screen, to be honest. That's one of the things that I'm actually
behind you right now.
about. I know, and I'm actually pretty excited to
Yeah,
go
I
to
was
get a
excited
photo of
too.
it.
Yeah.
Porsche is one of my favorite cars, and I'm so glad that we actually ended up being here in this situation when we actually get to see Porsche.
That's great.
On the big screen. So in the Transformers world, that is. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm excited about. Unicron. Awesome, can't wait to see if it's, a continuity from the previous ones, which that last movie was a bit
shaky.
Shaky, yeah, but can't wait to see how they're actually going to evolve this as part of the storyline here. But yeah, it's going to be a fantastic movie. I'm really excited to see everything, and I'm just hoping for a lot of surprises to come out too, just things that I'm not going to expect. So yeah,
100%.
yeah.
I've got to ask you guys a question. What do you guys think of the bot design? I feels like this is like you said, a continuation from Bumblebee. So
Yeah.
with the bot, yeah.
I really like the aesthetic now, where they're kind of having a nice blend between modern and the G1 kind of look as well. So not that I don't appreciate the Bayverse ones. I think like having a different take is actually really good for the fandom too, because then you get new toys, new appreciations, new experiences and kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I do actually like a bit of nostalgia here and there, and given that this was actually set back earlier as well in terms of the timeline, it kind of makes sense to go back to the original designs to a certain extent.
Can I ask, what's your preference on this? Would you prefer this movie and Bumblebee to be a reboot, or would you not mind, or do you not care that it's a continuation of the Bayverse?
I actually don't really care, to be honest. I mean, there's lots of movies coming out at the moment that have different universes and stuff like that. So to me, this one is actually just, if it blends in, it's nice. If it's a reboot, it's also good. It's not like I'm rejecting or, kind of think badly of any of the Bayverse ones, except that last one, sorry. That last one was just not good. But, I don't actually mind if it ties in somehow. In fact, I think there'd be a nice little tie-in, would actually still give, it just gives credence, I guess, to the previous stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't mind?
Yes, I don't mind.
Cool. Perfect.
We got some questions here, but Maleficent Images goes, bring back Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, dude, 100%. She was great.
Actually, that's one of the surprises that I was hoping, that we'd see them older with the I'm forgetting the guy with the afro.
Memo.
Yeah,
Memo.
Yeah. I'd hope to actually see them as a couple, given...
a dream, yeah.
Yeah, that'd actually be a really good surprise and a nice tie-in from the first movie. So this is what I'm actually, kind of hoping to see, a lot of surprises that I haven't seen in any of the previews. Not that I remember any of the previews, but yeah.
Exactly.
We got another question from comment from Mr. Kite. He reckons without Michael, he reckons this franchise would be dead.
without Michael Bay.
Bay.
Yeah, look, I don't think it'd be dead because, there's always toys and, you get a lot of good value out of Transformer toys because, compared to other toys, at least there is something interesting about it compared to the price point.
Yeah.
But having said that, you always need a little bit of modernizing, you need new innovation, you need something surprising. So I actually think it was a good thing for Transformers. I wouldn't say it necessarily killed it, but it is actually a good thing to have a new take on, things, so to speak.
Okay, cool. All right, mate. Thanks
Yeah.
very much.
No
Good to
problem.
have you. We might go and grab Kelvin quickly. He's in here. Let's go and grab Kelvin. See if you can grab it for the Kelvin. Oops, for us. That's all right. That's okay. That's all right. We're only live. All good.
See you, buddy.
Let's see if we get Kelvin.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So it looks like people are slowly going in, and we are about to probably wrap up the live stream in a second. But we've got some special guest, and what are you looking forward to it? You want to come into frame a bit more, Mikey? That's all right. I'm not going to kill you.
Mikey's scared.
Yeah, we're going to try and frame it nicely. Andrew, if we can look at the screen, fantastic. So yeah, we've got a couple of comments. People are all lining, queuing up. They are going inside for photo opportunities. We have one comment also again from Maleficent Images, and he's asking, what's the catering situation like at the premiere? Well, this is not quite a premiere, it is an advanced screening.
Advanced screening.
We are going to have one more guest come in before we go in, and that is Mr. Kelvin Chan. Mr. Kelvin Chan, come in here between us. How are you, buddy?
Wipe all my food off my mouth.
I know, Kelvin. So
Hi.
Kelvin, most of you guys, we are live streaming now on the Toy Wheel channel.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
How are things? And you are a special guest tonight?
Am I? What's happening here? Is something happening here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, something about GoBots or something? I don't know.
Oh, the GoBots.
Mikey
GoBots,
can ask
yeah.
you what's going on.
Yeah. So, well, what do you think is going on? What's going on here tonight, Kelvin?
Well, I'm here for the Transformers Rise of the Beasts
okay.
premiere, I think. I hope so.
Yeah, right.
I'm in the wrong place.
All right. So tell us your thoughts, and are you excited about this movie? What's your thoughts on this movie?
Well, I'm looking forward to discovering that Unicron's Optimus Prime's father.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Pre-spoilers.
By the way, you're under NDA.
Oh, he's a.
There's my exit.
And Hasbro's here right now. They could get you.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Disregard everything I just said in the last
So
2 minutes.
what are you most looking forward to seeing in this movie? Like what's the one thing you hope to get away from this movie?
Just a fun time. Good story. I'm sort of walking in, trying to keep an open mind, and see what happens. At the end of the day, just hope to be entertained.
Excellent.
I've got one question for you.
Yeah.
I think Hasbro have done a wonderful job as far as heading in a very positive direction as far as distribution is concerned and us getting toys. And that's definitely, like I said, heading in a very positive direction. Do you think we'll get HasLab here in Australia?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, sorry, beg your pardon, Hasbro Pulse.
Hasbro Pulse.
Because it's all about access to toys. I mean, and fundamentally we are a toy channel, so we want to get access toys. What are your thoughts?
we do get like HasLab and Gen Selects through things like EB Games and Zine and all that. Look, I honestly don't. It depends on these retail buyers. Hopefully, if Hasbro Australia can offer them to, if they're able to offer them to retail buyers, then maybe someone like Zing or EB, might be able to take it up. And that depends on their retail buyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gary.
Okay.
Gary?
So, and what are you hoping will come out of this movie? What sort of toy line are you hoping to come out of this movie in terms of toys?
Different toys.
I keep saying toy line.
Yeah, different.
I think
What
I'm
toys do
referring
you want to see from this movie?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, we've already seen a lot of the initial toys, which have been really impressive. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Studio Series stuff.
Yep.
So I think like even the main, like this Optimus Primal toy here,
there you go.
it's an amazing toy, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do with at a Studio Series level, because this is already quite impressive. And same with the Optimus Prime and all that. So I'm looking forward to the Studio Series, really.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much,
thank
mate.
you.
Good to see you. There we go.
Have a good night.
We'll see you in there.
I'll see you there.
Yep, cool.
Cheers, buddy.
All right. I think we're gonna put all the kit away, and we are going to sit down and enjoy the
Enjoy this movie we've been waiting for quite some time.
advanced screening.
The advanced screening.
Thanks to all for tuning in. Like I said, this is very impromptu as always, but we did put something up, and thanks to Taylor also, who suggested that we just stream directly to YouTube. But like I said, if you want to catch any more content, we will be doing sort of like an after movie little roundtable discussion,
Yep.
and maybe
Maybe a spoilers one. Maybe.
we're not going to do spoilers, but I am looking forward to this, and we're going to head inside. As you can see, people are already taking photos in there, and
With
we've got the
there's
media wall.
an actual Mirage portion there,
Sorry?
which is pretty cool.
Speak up, Dave. It's all right. Hasbro, yeah, Hasbro, yeah, no. So yeah, Hasbro in there. Thanks to Hasbro once again and Paramount.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you so much
for
this
the
great
invite.
opportunity.
Great opportunity, and again, if you get the chance, make sure you check out the premiere, check out the movie when it comes out. And I have no idea what Dave
I have
is
no
saying
idea
to
what
me.
Dave's
I have
saying.
no idea what Dave's saying. He wants us to wrap up.
Yeah.
There you go, and
Okay.
silence off.
All right.
Huh? The what? That's anyway. Oh well,
Doesn't
look, the wonders and joys of streaming on location, live, unrehearsed, raw and
We're on ready to go.
ready to go. There you go. So okay, all right, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to go and kick back and enjoy this. We were hoping to take you inside, but you know what? We're going to go enjoy this. We shouldn't be working. Actually, we'll get Simon quickly say one last thing before. Come on, Simon. Here he is. Here he is. Buddy, come on. What do you have to say for yourself?
Traffic was a nightmare again. Yeah.
Traffic was a nightmare.
Traffic was a nightmare.
Are
But
you-
I made it.
Yeah.
I made
So
it.
there you go. What are you're going to go inside and spoil yourself?
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm going to treat myself. I want that Optimus head bucket thing. You know.
Oh, I hope we get that.
I
That'd be
want the
great.
works. I want the works. I want
Yeah.
everything.
All right.
Merch. Give me the merch.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap up here. Thank you so much to Andrew and Dave off screen and camera, and sorry. Yes, Jen. Correct. Okay, thank you. And also a big shout out to Jenny Lacey from Hasbro. Also, she is wonderful. She always keeps us in the loop and told us what we can and we can't do. So there we go. We're just bringing you the best we can, and we're, like I said, going to enjoy this.
Perfect.
What do you reckon?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Roll out.
See you guys. Roll out.